Lukan Online here on the Beat London. The time on the clock now, if you don't already know and you don't have a watch, the time now is 7:46. This is the Beat London and I am here and I'm joined by my special guest. Miss Special Guest, do you want to introduce yourself to people listening to the radio right now?
Hi, I'm Lottie Jade.
Gee, in the building. Do me a favour, lift up your microphone a little bit for me. There you go. You know what really cracks me up about artists? No one knows how to use a microphone.
No, this is really intimidating.
Is it
I don't know what to do with it.
Have you done a radio interview before?
No.
Have you not?
This is my first one.
Let me make this really difficult for you then.
No.
Right, so, okay, let's start interrogating. Let's do that. Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a very, very long time. I think the last one was about 5 years ago. I've been doing music for a while.
Yeah.
But this is like my first one in a new era, a new vibe, grown woman now.
Okay, so let's go there because that's led me on to my first question. By the way, okay, so I don't prepare. By the way, right, I'm just gonna put it out there. So I've got no clue what I'm gonna talk about. You know as much as I know about your next question. All right. So you just set me off. So you said it's a new era. So you were performing. You were an artist before. You taking a break and then we come back.
So I've been doing music since I was a teen, and now I'm a grown adult. And
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
It's very hard. It's not easy. It's not fun.
Yeah.
And I suppose throughout my time I've kind of dipped into different genres of music, was working with different artists, never really had my own stuff. It was more me jumping on other people's songs with hooks and helping writing and things like that. So it's only now that it's all just me. It's the music that I want to make, it's the vibes that I want to make as well.
Got you.
There was a little bit of a break as well because I went to university
to study.
I actually studied behaviour management.
What?
Youth work. Yeah, all that.
Is it called behaviour management?
Well, no. So the course was called Youth, Communities and Families.
Okay.
But we did, so it kind of got split into different modules. So you did family support work, you did counselling, behaviour management, youth work.
Yeah.
So there's nothing really specific to call it apart from youth, communities and families. When you say that, it doesn't really make...
It sounds mad,
Yeah. But my main thing that I did after uni was behaviour management in a college.
Okay.
So... That's where it's all come from, yeah.
So that's it. So you've got all your you graduated and got
yes,
stuff
I got a first and everything.
Jeez, come on, my bum wasn't even ready for that. Come on, first and that.
Oh yeah, it was so cool, but it was weird because I know everyone says they weren't expecting it, but I actually wasn't expecting.
Why would they not expect? They didn't think you were very bright.
Do you know what?
Why would they say that? That's rude.
My first year of uni was during COVID.
Yeah, okay.
So COVID really impacted my first year of uni just in terms of the facilities. I couldn't go to the library, I couldn't do a lot. Then second year was kind of almost like first year again because it's all brand new to you.
Got you.
And personally I found second year the hardest because that's the most modules that they put into. Then third year is obviously your dissertation, which was kind of chilled in your own vibe.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
So yeah, it was just those 3 years, but within those 3 years obviously I moved from London because I'm from Croydon originally, and then went to Birmingham, so a whole new city, whole new
in Birmingham
culture.
now?
A Birmingham babe, well, ex-Birmingham babe, because I've just moved back to London now, but I was in Birmingham for 4 years.
How was that?
I loved it. I actually quite liked the Birmingham accent as well.
Saying that though, you did come from Croydon, so anything's up. Anything's up.
Anything's up from there. But no, it was really good, especially like from the creative side of things. There's a place in Birmingham called Shoreditch.
Shoreditch?
Digbeth, which is very much like Shoreditch.
Okay.
And I was there all the time with my girls. You know, we would go to R&B events. We were connecting with people. Even though they weren't really into the music, they would still come along just for the events as well. Whereas I was kind of more, I'm here for the business vibe.
So are there a lot of events like out in Birmingham, like for musicians and artists?
There are a lot. You just have to know where to find them because I feel like there is a big scene in Birmingham, but maybe it's not as obvious where it is. And if you don't know Birmingham very well, you wouldn't know because Digbeth is very, very small. It's not a very obvious place to go. And it was only because one of my friends was performing at a show that I went to go and watch. And then from there I was like, oh, so this is where you're all hanging out. And I thought, let me just get myself in there. Did quite a few shows up in Birmingham. We had a show a couple months back and I was a support act for a really cool artist called Henry Moody. He's really big on TikTok. So that was amazing, and just to kind of have that Birmingham audience in front of me was a real treat because it felt like home. It's like a second home to me. So it was really nice.
Okay, cool. So but you're back. So the scene out there, I'm going to ask what I assume is going to be a very obvious question, but the scene out there, how does it compare to the scene in London?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
For an up-and-coming artist.
Like I said, I feel like the up-and-coming artists in Birmingham, There are some really cool people out in Birmingham artist-wise. I just think they're not maybe as appreciated because, like I said, the music world in Birmingham isn't as big, so they're not seen as often. So if it's only kind of like if you know, there's not really a way to discover many, but I wish there was. But like I said, the one place, Digbeth, was like a small community of artists, and you kind of all got to know each other, but there wasn't anything really bigger than that. So I think for them, maybe not as many opportunities, but a lot of people from Birmingham have now come down to London to do their music, or they'll come down from Birmingham to London just to do shows, then come back up to Birmingham, if you know what I mean.
So how did you get involved in music in the first place?
So from very small, I actually studied musical theatre. So my mum put me into Saturday classes, stagecoach, so music, dance, acting. And then I went to the Brit School from year 8 until 6th form and did musical theatre there. And just kind of whilst I was there, and just from young, I've always been singing, taught myself to play guitar, piano, all those kinds of things.
Was it a YouTube?
Yeah, back in YouTube days, and like when Instagram was like 15 seconds, when Instagram was fun, and no one felt pressure to post things. So I was always posting little singing videos, and I would do like little mashups of artists, so like Crepton Conan, Jay Huss, Tion Wayne. And back then, when it was cool to post people, they would post it around, and it would get around, and I was just like this little girl in my room, but all these big artists that I loved were just always listening and like commenting and stuff, and it just kind of came from there.
So they used to reply to your...
Yes, they used to post it on their pages and stuff, and they'd like DM me and bits and bobs.
Did you ever meet any of them off the back of that?
Yes, I did. So Tion Wayne has a label at the moment called Grind Don't Stop, and he had a showcase a couple years back that he kindly invited me to be a part of. So it was kind of to promote.
So you performed?
Yes, at his show. So not with him, but it was a show that he had organised. So that was really cool. Still got a few of the rappers in the DMs, but not really like... Not for that reason. No. Like working wise with like hooks and things like that.
Make that clear.
No. But obviously as time has passed, everyone's elevated in their music and things, so it probably wouldn't make sense to go backwards, but those connections are still there. If at some point in the future the door was open, then who knows.
To make sure you keep those connections. That's brilliant. Okay, so so you're back. So you took a little bit of a hiatus, let's call it, but you're back with a bang, whatever.
Back with a bang.
Did you actually miss it, the music?
I did, but I feel like I was in a bit of a pickle with myself because I wasn't really sure who I was, and what I was making didn't really feel pure and natural. I feel like I was just making things to go viral or to be do you know what I mean? To be like at one point I had a yellow wig. Like I would never do that now. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, why
did you have a yellow wig?
Because
to go with your yellow Crocs. Is that what's going on?
You're not supposed to understand where that just came from.
Is that what's happening?
No. But what I'm saying is like...
And your Jabels or whatever they're called.
Wow.
What is that?
But my point is, obviously that was an era that I didn't really enjoy what I was doing, but I felt like I had to try and stay relevant. And I guess I didn't really learn the beauty of it's okay to not be so relevant right now. Make what you want to make, and then at some point your audience will find you again. You know what I mean? Because there's no point being in front of an audience if it's not the right people for you in the first place. If you're not staying true to yourself, what's the point? You know. So now I feel like I'm making the music that I want to make. I know who my audience is. It feels a lot better. Definitely. So I think that break was definitely needed. 100%.
Cool. Who's Lottie Jade outside? So your name, Lottie Jade. I'm assuming that's your real name. Is your name Charlotte?
Do you know, nobody gets that. Nobody gets it.
That's basic.
No, you think so, right?
No. I've known you for like 3 minutes or so, right? So I know just as much about you as anybody else. How can no one else know that? Like,
right. Honestly, no one gets even my. So I've always gone by Lottie. I think Charlotte's a little bit too boring for me. But none of my friends have ever realised that it's Charlotte until maybe like, I don't know, a package has come to the house or something like that, and they're like, "Who's Charlotte?" I'm like, "Well, at uni as well, when they would do the register, who's Charlotte?" That's me.
Oh, okay.
Charlotte, hi.
So everyone calls you Lottie.
Yeah, everyone. Lottie, LJ, Lots, Lot.
Oh, so Lottie Jade is your actual surname, is like your whole name?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's the Jade is the middle name.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But then it's a very long.
We're not going to do the government.
We're not going to do the govs.
Where are your parents from?
Ghanaian and English.
Okay, cool. All right, fair.
Yeah.
So Lottie Jade, outside of the music, what does she do? What does she get up to? Who does she hang around with? Where does she cause trouble?
I'm actually really into books. I love reading. It's really boring to say. Love the books. Love anything musical theatre.
What kind of books do you read?
A lot of self-help books. At the moment, I'm reading Healing is the New High by Vex King.
Okay.
And I recently, well, I don't know if it was him, but I'm going to say it was him. I got a DM from his team or someone to send me the latest copy of his newest book. And for me, that just made my year, because I'm like, I love you as an author, and the fact that I've now got your book in front of me with a little message from you, I was like, yeah, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. Little things mean a lot to me.
So how did that come about?
Just because I posted on my Instagram that I was reading his book.
Really?
And I love to annotate books as well. So like I'll write out things, probably from uni to be honest, but just writing bits out, and maybe he saw it and just thought, let me just send this girl my book. And I was like, yeah, please. I thought it was a prank. I didn't know no one was going to send it. And then literally I got it and I was like, this is so good.
Fair.
But yeah, so I love reading. I like jazz music as well. Sitting in coffee shops, mysteriously writing away. Just, I love all that kind of stuff.
When you're not being so excited, is there anything else that you get up to when you're not being so excited and being in coffee shops, listening to jazz and reading books? Do you go rock climbing? Do you play netball?
Used to play netball.
Okay.
I was a captain of the netball team back in the day.
And you look well proud about that too.
Yeah, well, I am very tall. I'm like 5'11".
You are quite tall, actually. Yeah.
So I was goal shooter. When we used to go and play against the other schools, all the girls were like 4'11", it was just easy. Yeah. Easy vibes. But then when I went to Brit, I guess all the sports kind of stopped because they didn't really do sports at the Brits.
They don't do sports at the Brits?
Not really. Like, it wasn't a major thing, because obviously you had all the performing arts stuff going on. And then obviously piano and guitar in my spare time. Songwriting.
Yeah, of course.
All the
but you need some time away from the music, even if you're going to be inspired by something else. Other, like,
100%.
Like, I don't know, like going to movies, whatever it might be. Like, you just like to, because some people do literally just like to knuckle down and focus on music. And obviously, you just need a breakaway. So, other than that, there's nothing other hobbies that you've got that you do other than reading and coffee shops.
Like I said, going to the musicals. That's all
right.
Social media, doing all the TikToks, and
do you do all that stuff?
Do you know what? I love it.
Yeah.
I must admit, it was my little sister. It was during lockdown, obviously with COVID, and she was already on it. Yeah. And I was like, nah, never me. And I wish I had started back then, because I could have been a millionaire by now, I'm sure. Do you know what I mean?
Never too late.
No, I know, but now the consistency's there. Yeah. But it's just fun. Like, it's fun to see what everyone's up to. Yeah. It's a fun way to make your life just more interesting as well. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm not, I'm just typically scrolling. Yeah. I like self-care as well. Face masks, skincare, girly
So you
things.
can do like the Mua pages.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Oh, and I like, is it called ASMR?
The noises. What is it? Is it ASM? What is it? Is it AS? I don't know what it is.
Something like that, but it's with the mic, and you need to...
What? I don't understand that. Why do people do that?
It's just so calming. I don't know why they do it.
Is it not irritating?
No, but I'll sit there at 3 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep and just...
This is a conversation I had with someone else before, because this is what women do, right? I'm generalizing.
Go on.
On TikTok and on social media. They will scroll through, and you might do the ASMR, whatever things are. Some people, they scroll through and they look for popping spots.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say it in case you thought I was strange. I love it. I love watching people pop their pimples.
It's weird. Why would you do that?
It's so satisfying. Like, I can't explain it. And if it's a big blackhead, you're like, ooh. Like, it's just great.
First and foremost, why would you pick up your phone and think, let me look for someone with some dirty spots that are just getting popped? That doesn't make no sense to me. And secondly, why would you have a dirty spot? Say, get your camera, film this.
The girls who get it. The girls that don't. Honestly,
can you explain it? No? Okay, cool.
It's just therapeutic to watch. Like, I just like it. It's just,
why?
It's just... I can't...
I even get the rustling. Even I find it irritating. But I get, the sort of noise and sound and whatever it might be. But to see some nasty, horrible thing...
No, but you're not looking at the dirtiness of the spot.
I'm not looking at it at all.
That's what you're looking at. It's great. It helps. It helps you sleep.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I love it.
So if you had a spot, would you put it on TikTok?
Personally, no. It's not for me. But I would just sit and watch.
Let's talk about your tattoos, actually. That just caught my eye.
Oh.
Let's talk about those. Okay, right. So I'm seeing, are those they're flowers?
Yes,
and
lotus flowers.
Lotus flowers. What is the significance of those lotus flowers?
So, lotus flower starts off in the mud, rises to the surface, pure and clean. So the idea behind it is, even if you've had a bit of a tough start to life, or you're seeing dark days, at some point things will get better and you'll find purity.
So is that why you've got 3?
Yeah, so this is the closed, this is the half open, and this is the full.
Okay, and the 444?
444, I'm one of those angel number girls. 444.
So why not 333?
That's not my sign.
Or 666?
No. I'm the 444 girl.
Okay, cool.
444 is protection.
But what does 444 mean? Like, why 444?
Protection of the universe. That's what it means. You're always protected.
What, 444?
Yeah, if you see 444 somewhere, it means you're always protected.
So if it's 111, what does that mean?
111 is intuition.
Really? I'm genuinely. Okay.
Yeah.
What's
so
222 mean?
I don't know. Honestly, there's some that I don't know because I've never felt very connected to them.
Yeah.
But I know the 1111 is a very popular.
So I know that when the clocks hit a certain number, it might be 444, for example. When people say, "Oh, it's a lucky number," whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it actually had a meaning.
Yeah.
I just thought people that like just repeated numbers.
No, but I feel like it sounds so silly to say, but like I said, some people connect to numbers more than others, and then when you read up what the number means, it kind of just makes sense.
Didn't know that. Okay. Do you like gems and stuff?
Right.
See, I'm gonna come. Oh no, wait a minute. Did anyone? Okay, so basically,
because you've seen the bracelets.
No, I didn't even notice that.
You didn't notice it?
No, I saw the bracelet, but I didn't notice they were gems. So before we go any further, management's in the room. Did any of you lot know that she likes gems or 444 or float? Oh, does she really? Oh, fair enough. Okay, cool. So tell me about the gems then, because before I go any further, I had an interview with a lady.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't mention her name, but yeah. So we spoke about gems, and I said I don't believe in none of this stuff. And she was so vexed with me, like literally, like she was fuming, like she was so insulted by the fact that I didn't believe in gems.
Yeah.
And the powers of the gem.
Yeah.
And the fact that she used to put a gem under a pillow and it used to make magic. I don't know. Anyway, so tell me about these gems.
Okay. I'm going to start off by saying I didn't get into gems, crystals, okay. Thank you, until university because my best friend Sophia put me on. Okay. So the whole idea, it's more like you can look at it from like a placebo effect, you can look at it from a manifesting point of view, but each crystal holds specific properties. So for example, this is a carnelian.
Oh yeah, I thought I was looking at that thinking that looks like a carnelian.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And it's meant to help you with things like confidence, being bold and daring. So every time I've had a job interview or I've gone somewhere where I might be out of my comfort zone or I might need a boost of energy.
You put the carnelian on.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
No, you do, because you said it. You do. That's exactly it.
But isn't this not like mind games? Like,
it could. No, not mind games.
You know, here's the thing. Let me get you an elastic band, and I'll tell you, no, this is the rubber from Egypt. Okay, this is the rubber from Egypt, and it gives you special powers that if you are sinking, if you're in the water and you're drowning, and you got this on, you will never drown. And you'll put that on, you'll be in the water, and you'll be like, I'm swimming better than ever before. It's all in your mind.
I feel like whatever works for you works for you.
Facts, 100%. Now,
if it makes you feel good, and it puts you in a better positive position. Just
literally, I'm with you. All right, tell me about the other one on your wrist.
This one? Yeah. This is citron.
Okay.
So citron is meant to be for feeling positive, happy, bubbly.
Okay.
So yeah, this one's more my personality, to be honest.
Okay, cool.
Yellow.
So without that, if you take that off, you'd be miserable.
No, it was just, to be honest, it just went with the outfit. Okay. But really and truly, this one's not my usual. Okay. But I just put it on today just to give me like positive vibes.
Cool. Okay.
You know what I mean? After a long day.
And you pointed to that one. I just thought that was just a normal bangle.
Oh, this is just normal bangles.
Okay, cool.
This is just jewelry.
So we're going back to the tattoos now?
Yes.
Okay.
Growth, very self-explanatory.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And then this one, you'll never walk.
Oh, you're a Liverpool fan?
No.
Okay.
So the background to this is this was my dad's football team. Okay. And I got it as a remembrance of him. Okay. So your dad's passed away? Yeah. Oh, okay. But it's his team, and I just thought it was a bit better than just doing the whole kind of RIP thing. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not a Liverpool supporter. I don't have a team. I don't know. When I get married, whatever team he supports, I will just support his team. We'll just keep it like that. All right. For the time being, can I give you a team to support? We're going to support Millwall, okay? What's that? What? Excuse me, hello? That's number one. That's the most disrespectful response you could ever give. Not even who are they? What's that? like it's a disease. Okay, let me tell you what I know. Yeah. Chelsea. Yeah, no. Arsenal. No. Liverpool. No. You're a Londoner. You're a Londoner. You're a Londoner. Man United. You're a Londoner. Man City. You're a South Londoner. Crystal Palace. There we go. I used to live by Crystal Palace Stadium as well. So really, that should be my team. Should be for real, actually. Yeah. But as it's not, you've got a choice of them, Charlton, or Millwall. So we're going with Millwall. You say Charlton? Charlton. Yeah. I don't know who that is. Oh my days. I don't even know what colour. I don't even know what's going on here. Jacket that is. Jacket? Stop, it's not cold. Jersey. Wow. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give up right here. Right. So what does the future hold for Lottie Jade? What's going on? What's happening? We've got the new single out. Yes. Is there a video for it? A visual? Yes, okay. I don't ever watch them, so I always miss them. So okay, cool. There is a video coming. What's the concept of? Oh, it's coming. It's not out yet. No, it's not. But it will be out in the next. What's the concept? The concept. Yeah. Love. LOVE. Okay. You see me in my element with a guy, and we're just in our little vibe. How do you pick the guy? Oh my gosh, what a question. Do you know what? How do we pick the guy? The universe picked him. That's all I'm going to say. I can't even give you the story as to how this guy has come along. But all I'm going to say is we are very glad he did, because he did an amazing job. He did an excellent job. It felt very natural. It felt great. On camera, you can see the chemistry, the connection. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
How was the chemistry and connection after the cameras were turned off?
It was fine. We all went home.
Did you? Okay.
We all went home. We knew we did a great job.
You know what? I'm going to ask that because you laughed so hard that it suggests that something else. There's more to the story. Have I got time to dig?
No. We don't need to do no digging.
Okay, well we don't. Okay, fine. Well,
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. He did great. And that was his first time on camera.
Shout out to Mr. Jade. Okay, cool. So anyway, well, it's like moving forward. So,
oh my God, no.
To anyone listening, I don't know anything. I'm just speculating. After the release of that or after that comes out, what's next for Lottie Jade?
We have the EP coming.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
In the next couple of months.
We having a party?
We are going to have a party.
Really?
We're going to have something.
Come on.
It's going to be a big release party. We're going to have all my friends there, supporters there, family members there, everyone.
Okay. Have you started planning it yet or not really?
We have.
Oh really? Okay.
Yes, we have had plans for it. We've got a lot going on, to be honest. Yeah. We have a lot going on, which is always a blessing.
So I'm going to assume that the EP's finished.
Yes. Okay. We finished it a while back.
Yeah.
But then I think the hardest bit was picking which songs.
Yeah. Always,
that's always the hard bit.
Yeah.
We thought very strategically about which songs are going where, and so that the story makes sense within the EP as well. So yeah, it's very, very exciting. And I think everyone's going to be... I think some people are going to be shocked because, like I said, no one's really heard me yet by myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what people are expecting, but I'm hoping from this, from Love being out, and for those who've heard Oh Well, which was the song beforehand that we had put out, that they're getting a little bit of a vibe, you know? So yeah, it's very exciting.
Do we have a date for it, the EP?
I'm going to say the next couple of months.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll look forward to it.
Yes.
Lottie Jade, let people know your social media and all that good stuff, where they can find you.
So everything is that Lottie, Lottie, Lottie.
Wicked.
Yes.